Today I woke up with this urge to say this message. What I received is that we are finally waking up to our true essence. It has to be immediate. It has to be now. We cannot postpone it any longer. We've reached the point where we need to become one with our true self. We need to let go of the idea we have of ourselves that limits us in every aspect of our lives. We need to let go of the suffering, everything you want to achieve so badly that blinds you from the present moment, of all of those things somebody else told you that you have to become. We need to let go of all the worries. We need to let go of all of the conditioning from our bodies. We need to let go of the pain our body is feeling just now because of that attachment to all of that you believe yourself to be, and it's not real. We need to let go of all the pushing, of all the fighting, all the control we try to impose on others, and all the control imposed on ourselves. We need to let go of false expectations and things that don't truly serve us and are not coming from ourselves. We need to let go of addictions. We need to let go of pain. We need to let go now. And we can do so. We can. You are actually free. You're actually free. And you can see that. You will see that. And you can do it now. Now in this moment. We need to let go of that image you want to accomplish that started as a kid and somebody told you about. You need to let go of the shield you are wearing, the armor you are wearing in order to be seen a certain way. Because the more we try to be something we are not, the more we suffer, and the more fake and illusory life is, when in reality life is the most precious gift, and you can actually have everything you need instantly once you start a life of flow, once you start connecting your heart and your mind. But we need to understand that we are not our minds, and we are not our bodily sensations. We are not our thoughts. We are not our emotions. We are not our pain. We are not so many things that we think we are. And the moment we let go is the moment we become alive again in this eternal present moment. But we always are going to have that voice that tell us, oh, this is bullshit. Or, yeah, easy for you to say. Or, yes, I get you, but I'm going through this and this. Or, I'm ill at this moment. Or, I'm in the middle of a difficult situation. Or, not just now because I just lost somebody. There's always going to be that voice that is not true, and that wants to keep you in limitation. And the pain might seem real, of course, but it's because the one who is suffering is not yourself, it's that condition and that idea of yourself. But yourself is free, and it has clarity, and it has neutrality. Of course, some things are strong and heavy, but we need to neutralize those in order to evolve, in order to be present, in order to become one with ourselves. The world is waking up, and the energies are strong, and this is the best opportunity, is the opportunity of a lifetime for you to let go of what no longer serves. You can use this video as a permission slip in order to let go, cry it, scream it, but let that go. And if you remain present, you'll find that moment to moment, life changes. And your timeline changes. You can shift into your highest timeline, which is the one of your heart and your soul and your blueprint, and being of service to yourself and others by just being, because your only mission starts with being your true self and raising your vibration, so the planet raises its vibration as well. I think it needs to come to a point that is almost dramatic in order for us to wake up and stop with the limiting beliefs, stop with that voice that it's going well, but I need to do something, or it's going well, but maybe not today because I have a group of friends that will think I'm crazy, or maybe not today because I'm shy and I don't want to create and just share my art. It's time that we become our true selves. It's time that we share, that we remain in the present moment. It's time for us to shine. If you're watching this, it's only because you know there's something else that you need to let go in order to make this shift. All of the hustle, all of the pushing, all of the trying, it's only making things worse. And it's only the moment you let go of that, and the moment you open yourself to trust, the moment you use your intuition, your logic, but not that logic that tells you what we believe to be the logic of the voice of maybe somebody else that told you that this, what you are saying, is not really important, or somebody gaslighting you into thinking you're not enough, or things like that. That is not the logic, not that voice that tells you something because of whatever X and X that happened in the past. It's not about that. It's about your voice, your true voice that only comes with being present in the moment. And the minute we feel pain, the minute when the thoughts come, we don't identify. Just for a little moment we say, okay, I see you, but this is not true. And we make the space to remain, to be free, because we are free. We are free, it's just that we are so buried and we are under all of this pile of pressure, of expectations, of suffering, of trauma. But just like the phoenix, we rise. And we rise just by knowing what we always knew, is that we are actually here. And we can, and we must wake up. We don't need to listen to the voices that limit ourselves, because we are perfect as we are, and as we evolve, as long as we're being authentic with ourselves, as long as we are just following our path of opening our heart and not reacting. There will come a time where we won't even need to defend ourselves, because we are gonna shift into a timeline where the heart is everything, where the heart is pure, where the heart is the one that leads you, your soul, your heart, source energy. And when it flows through you, you are protected and you're guided. And this protection, even when it feels the darkest, will come the minute you trust and fall back into peace, into your heart, into yourself. Since I started this channel, I've received a lot of negativity because of the labels of waking up and the labels of the vibration of the heart and the frequency of the heart and the 5D and everything that is that. But if you want to let go of every label and you don't identify with that, which is perfect, because it's also a construction, but a frequency is not a construction, because it's something you sense. And to me, it's like having a pair of lenses. Just now you're wearing a pair of lenses, and that pair of lenses allows you to see everything in a certain way, and that certain way is your personality, and all of it constructs is your person, but that is not yourself. Of course, we attach to things and we think we are gonna lose our mindset and our perspective if we wake up truly and fully. But actually, your true gifts, your original blueprint, is the thing that remains when you wake up. And it's the most important thing that you need. You don't need anything else. So it's trusting the unknown. And when we trust the unknown, we allow the next frequency and we shift. And once we shift, we will stop experimenting, but it starts inside. So we see it outside. Because it's one thing, it's a reflection. So I'm only here to tell you, I need to remind myself. And it is that when we are in a high frequency, and we can achieve that by being honest and truthful to ourselves, is when miracles start to happen. The moment you stop pushing and you allow, life begins to unfold in a miraculous way. You start finding people that resonate with you. You start living a more joyous and present life without effort. There are cycles, just like in nature, but not effort. Everything flows just like a river. You can put as many stones, but the river will keep flowing. And if you build a wall and the water stops flowing, it's because the wall was built. And this build of this wall is your construction. So just push it, hammer it down, and allow your river to flow, allow your life energy to come back again to you. You got this. Just a sense of this will start unfolding things in a different way for you. And this is what we need just now. This is what everybody needs just now. Let go of facades, let go of everything that feels that no longer resonates, everything that feels off, everything that feels egotistical, everything that feels like it's wanting something from you, everything that feels just not right. Trust that and let it go. Don't do it. And remain, and your heart and its voice will tell you, your guides will tell you in a really subtle way how to proceed. And you proceed by just being and entering the flow. You don't have to do anything. You just have to live. And the way of living will be revealed. The path will be revealed onto you, upon you. You'll see. But we need to let go of everything that no longer serves. We have to. We are here. If I say my fist contains everything that is not me, and I say, okay, it's here, and I sense that energy, I close my eyes, it feels like it doesn't even have power to keep my hand tight. And if I grab all of that and I say, okay, this is all my condition and this is all my suffering, all my trauma, everything that I think that I should be, everything that I fear, and I just say, you know what? That is not me. The illusion, the veil, just disappears. As easy as that. It can be as easy as that. But the thing is, there seems to be almost like addiction to more healing and more looking for problems, more looking for things that are not right in order for us to solve. And that is just the voice of the ego and the mind again saying, okay, I get this, I can do something about it, it's okay, I have to go through this process. And as I was saying before, there are cycles, there are life cycles, of course, but the process, it's also a construction. And you can do this and remain in your heart with a higher intention, with the anchor of yourself. That's all you need. And that is the most important thing you can learn, which is unlearn all the rest and remain here, my friend. And you are a miracle. You are a miracle. You have all the abundance of everything you feel internally. So if we shift internally, you get the abundance of what you actually need, and you will always be taken care of. You are safe. The world is waking up. So thank you. Thank you so much for being here. I just hope you resonate with this, because that means you resonate with yourself. Your true self is not the one who wants, who pushes, who tries too hard. It's the one that listens deeply from stillness. I love you so much. And I see you soon.